everyone is invited. The prodigal son, has returned home, and his parents are having a welcome home feast. The fatted calf has been killed. There will be food on the table and wine in the jugs. There will be dancing and laughing and singing and music. As a lifelong friend of the family, and in the name of the prodigal's father and mother, I invite you to come and celebrate. For their son was lost. He is now found. He was dead. He is now alive again. You are all invited. So come to the feast. Oh, who's going to be there, you may wonder? Well, let me tell you. First of all, the widow is going to be there. You know her, right? She's the one who keeps losing her coin and sweeping the house all day long until she finds it. And then she goes and takes that last coin and gives it to the temple. Yeah, she's a little bit crazy. But you know what? She has no problem going to a party for the prodigal son. Of course, she may not remember what it was that the son did in the beginning to deserve all this. But she does remember to have some fun. She knows how to do that, though. So the widow will be there. You know who else will be there? The owner of the farm next door. He's the one who pays all his workers the same wage, whether they've been there for a day or whether they've been there for an hour. He would not miss this feast for the world. And of course, the prodigal's father, the prodigal's mother will be there. Now the father, he will be dancing with joy, making up for all the time he spent out on that road, waiting for his son's return, hoping, wishing maybe that he had been a better father all along. It was sad to watch, but on almost every Sabbath, his father would be at the synagogue with his older son sitting on his right-hand side. And the younger son, not there, nothing but an empty seat. He would put his head in his hands and he would pray. Actually, I think he would cry. The father wept a lot while he waited. And he wondered if he could have done something to prevent his younger son from taking and wasting his part of the family's inheritance. Perhaps if he had given his younger son more attention, or perhaps he shouldn't have given him so much freedom. Well, all a father can do is the best he knows how. Of course, while the father dances, his son sins away. The boy's mother, with a heart torn by love, she will have that little prodigal son pinned to the wall so she can get a full confession. She wasn't about to let her younger son practically break his father's heart, without hearing the whole story, the details of the story. No beating around the burning bush for her. So as you can see, everybody who isn't anybody will be at the party. Of course, there are some neighbors and some family members who have already excused themselves from the party, pretty much for some dumb reasons. For example, one local farmer said that he just bought 5 oxen and he has to stay home to take care of them. And of course, as for the prodigal's older brother, well, he won't be at the celebration either. So you won't have to worry about him spoiling all your fun. You see, he's still angry that the father doesn't love him as much as he loves the younger son. So he's off somewhere pouting. And you know what? Naturally, since the older brother won't be there, neither will any of his so-called friends. But you know what? It's all for the best. At least you won't have to listen to their whining and to their complaining and to their moaning. Why should I go to a party for someone who shamed his father? One told me. He should be punished for what he did, another said, not welcome home with a feast. Or as another complained, you just watch that prodigal, he will do it again. After all, once a disappointment, once a failure, once a loser, once a sinner, once a disgrace, once a thief or liar or addict, always a... Well, you get the picture. You can't change a camel's smell, finally concluded. You're in luck, though. Not only will you not have to put up with those self-righteous fools, but there's plenty of room for you at this party. Because the father and mother loves their son, they sent me out to all the byways and all the highways and to invite everyone to come to the feast. It doesn't matter where you have wandered in life, you're still invited. Whether you're poor or rich, whether you're more or less broken, whether you're crippled or lost or blind or sinful or addicted or lame, come to the feast. Come and celebrate. Be a friend of the Father's by befriending the Son. Come and celebrate in favor of forgiveness found in friendship and family. Come and celebrate the kind of friendship that doesn't just overlook faults and failings, but looks right through them, all the way to hope. Come and celebrate the kind of family where you spend your time caring for each other, rather than trying to change each other. Come and celebrate the kind of love and friendship that appreciates how far you have come, rather than always wondering how far you have to go to be perfect. Come and celebrate the kind of family that understands how much courage it takes to make a mistake and admit it, and how much harder it is to return home the longer you have been away. Come and celebrate. Come and celebrate with a feast full of friends, family. Come and celebrate and find yourself once again.